Hello everyone. Right, so the theme today is about how we are to navigate the changes that we're experiencing. So as we all know, there are many changes in the energy that we're undergoing at the moment, and this is reflected both in our own lives and on what we see, the bigger picture, if you like. So we've talked before, last time we talked about the Lionsgate portal, and this energy is still with us. And so the fundamental question they wanted to talk about today is, who are you? Who am I? Who are you? So they said that the answer is simply that we are a soul living in a physical body. Well, we know that, don't we? Many of us appreciate that. But what does that actually mean? I'm going to do a lot of reading today because they have said to me they more or less want me to relay their messages sort of verbatim to you. So as you know, I write things down that they say, and this is a very long message, I have to warn you. They had quite a lot to say, so I'll get on with it. So yes, so what does that actually mean? And what's it for? Why? They said this is one incarnation, and that the soul has many parts also living elsewhere at the same time. To understand this, we need to understand that time is not linear. We've talked about that before. And that it is in fact, a linear time is in fact an earthly construct. And it has served a purpose up until now. But that is passing, because we cannot become multi-dimensional or aware of our multi-dimensionality if we hang on to the concept that time is linear. The two don't go together. It's like it just doesn't compute. So they said you are many beings in one soul living at the same time. Indeed, they said as we progress, then we come into contact with other beings, which are often aspects of ourselves and other aspects of our soul. Or they may be those that share our soul's path, whatever that may be. In other words, they're part of our soul group. And they said we often call these our guides when we meet them. Sometimes they said they can take quite a recognizable form, perhaps a figure that we relate to from our own Earth's history. And again, I use that term as we understand it in our linear way here on Earth. Or it could be another incarnation. They could be souls, aspects or other souls on our path from another incarnation that we have had on Earth or are having on Earth. So I said some of you can see other incarnations. You see kind of snapshots of life elsewhere, of other people, other beings that we're currently interacting with in other lives, either on Earth or in other realms. And we call this our aspects of our Akash. In fact, it's all going on at the same time. It's all going on at once. And these are all part of our soul's life, because our soul is intrinsically multidimensional in nature. They said during this time, this knowledge is returning to many, many more of us, and it's returning to our planet. So we're bringing that vast knowledge and all those soul experiences to Earth. And the purpose of this is to unify them. So they said unification is the current theme of your planet. And this is the true purpose of what we call ascension. And they said ascension is a quaint expression, since you are already ascended. You just haven't known it, but you are becoming more and more aware of this. So he said we all have the power to do this. It's already present within us. Our DNA is a portal in itself. And if you like, we are portals that have, we are portals incarnated into matter. So they said when our soul language activates, the information just comes flooding in, yeah. But we already possess that ability innately within us. So I said, this isn't the only way. Your soul language is not the only way, but it is the most powerful. Because this soul language, or light language, as many of us call it, holds so much light. And in that light are embedded codes that contain information about your soul. And those codes help us to remember the information about who we are. So when we speak it, we recognize it. There is that, we respond to it physically within our bodies, and it does bring in this powerful remembering. Now that process will happen incrementally because we are incarnated into matter, and it takes time for our physical body to adjust to that, holding that amount of light. And that's why it's a steady process. It's a kindness, really. And as I said, the purpose is to bring our multidimensional selves home unto us, and home unto the planet, to raise ourselves and this planet out of the situation that we currently find ourselves and the experience that we're having, and from repeating that over and over again. So they said, never forget that your power is great. Have trust, have faith in yourself, do the work, put in the time, and they said even 10 minutes a day will just do wonders. So if we don't know where to start, they said go and see somebody who's already doing it, and that remember that everything that you need is already within you. Once you've started, they said you'll just fly along. So there are lots of words of encouragement this week. Now, they said that the more of us that do this, the quicker that we will see change, real change. So all that is missing, all the answers to those seemingly insolvable problems will be found, and that the darkness that we experience on this planet will dissipate the more and more of us come into this power and into this knowledge and this remembering. So they said that's not to say that there won't be pain, because we will be letting go of the norm, if you like, and some people won't participate, and that's okay. That's okay, because their incarnation here will end. And always remember that everybody's multidimensional. So even those that are unwilling to participate, they are also multidimensional. So they will come into that knowledge in one way or another. So we don't need to concern ourselves with that. We don't need to judge, definitely not judge, because as we know, judgment is a darker energy. Just do our part, just concern ourselves with our part. And they also said, don't lose the joy of, and the exhilaration was the word they used, of the physical experience that we're having, of being a human being on this planet. They said it's a wondrous, beautiful roller coaster of visceral form and emotion, unlike any other, unlike what our soul will experience in any other place. So enjoy it, soak it up, he said, in every fibre of your being and every cell of your body, live it. That is what you are here to experience. That's what you've come for, in part, but another part of the reason that you're here is to bring transformation and to bring change. So they said, go within, listen, speak as you find. You will change this world from the inner to the outer, and be assured that the planet is listening and it's transforming with you. So that was the message today, which was, it was kind of, it felt very sort of galvanizing, you know, very, very encouraging. So I hope that came across. It's difficult when I'm sort of trying to read it, trying to look at you, but also read as well. So I hope that did come across, and the joy of their message and the positivity of their message. So I'm going to go into channeling now. The codes, from what I understand so far, are going to be about helping us to do that, open up to our soul's message and to access that multidimensionality that is ourselves, that is you and I, that is our soul, to open ourselves up to that. Okay, so see what they have to say. Right, just move back a little bit. Okay. These are momentous times on your planet. Some of you have an inkling of this. Some of you, we are able to come through and talk to you and tell you this. But all of you are going through this change. How you respond to this is your own matter. But we want to give you encouragement. And we want you to know that you are all on the same path. And these abilities to really know your soul and all its aspects, to experience yourself and know yourself elsewhere, and the other incarnations and experiences your soul is having, is open to you all. Those of you that are sharing your experiences and the information that comes through, like Arwen and others, are helping you all along the way. So sit with yourselves, listen to your inner voice, listen to your soul. Let the light come into you and trust what you find. We will now give you codes to help with this process. We love you all very much. We all watch. It is very exciting. We will begin. Ila sakanda maya, la sakantana malaya tayana, la sakatashina katala semaya, ela sakatashi katala malaya, ulo sokonto shomotola patekantanaya, ule sakantaya la leya, Ole se cantane ya le tene ya. O se cantana maya cantale. Ete se contona male sa cantara. E sutto shono toto matala se cantania tala. Ruetse cantaria tataria. Oshto to cantania tala se me cantaria. E se cantashele. Riata cantaria. Ariata cantaria tala. Ariata cantataria. A cantaria tariata. A cantaria tariata. Ushwino maya. Ale se cantaya. Ele se cantanea la ya. Ele se cantanea le aniara. Ele se cantanea. Justo todo no matara, justo contoni matariatara, justa cantariasha, justo na makaya la soya reta kala, oshoya, e contare mala se cantashala, e hua, aleseka, hua, aleseka, hua, aleseka, hua, aleseka, hua, aleseka, hua, aleseka tashana. Aleluya. Ele se canta shena hana. Ole se conto shumaya riata noya. Ere ri hari 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 hari. Wasa canta shena. Uhushu no noya na makatega. Uhushu conto noya makantariataria. Uhushu conto ni moria cantale se cantariata. Lorea pore wata contagnanariatara. Lore conto sheme cantariala se cantaria. Wa yua wala wa. Ya cantaria mala se lele. Wa. Wala se cantaria. Wala se cantaria. Usha cantana. Wala se conya manaria male. Ole se cantaria nele se cantaria. One quando no male se cantele se cantele. Ile se cantana na cana. Ile se cantana na la catena na la se catawa. O junto shama cantara hasta cantara. A junto con tu catene que te canta catala sa junto en bacatale. Oito punto nomás se shetriala. Wala sa kambano na makanda na hiya kaya kundo ko kaya kanta kontoro ya makanta la sa kantara wala sa konto na makanta tana kanta tantara wala sa konto na makaya no ya kantara no ya kanta ya kankira kanta kakaya koko ya kanta kakaya hwa no ya mahi kanta shaka Joaquín cantareasha, la sacatasha nacatorema. Oya candala soa. Ele se contorea lua cantale tua. Ele se cantashema cantane mate oyatia. Rusta cantushaba, a rusta cantashemetari. A tua la secantaria. Argista cantasha. A prosa cantaria batacla secantaria. A prosa cantacataria la setria. A prosa contactataria. A prosa contactataria. A prosa contactataria. A prosa contactataria. A terra. Wasa cantata. Eseja. Sua. Yeah, la secondary. Pa. Me. Okay. Oh, very tingly crown chakra. So yeah, that felt very powerful to me. So I hope that is of benefit to everybody. Always, just, if you want to get in touch and have one-to-one session, you want to talk about some healing for yourself or some activation, anything, at all that I can help you with, and of course that they can help you with, because actually it's all from them, then please do get in touch and be happy to arrange that. Oh, the other thing that I always forget, and they remind me, is do please subscribe to the YouTube channel and like and share as well, because that means that their messages get out further and I can't speak and reach more people. So yeah, so take care. I hope you're all doing well during the changes that were happening at the moment, and yeah, just take care of yourselves. So oh, hang on, they want me to say please drink lots of water, go out into nature, get plenty of rest. Okay, see you soon.